So we're all seated. We'll come into like a little butterfly stretch. Take our hands to our shins or feet, and we'll just give a little flap. Flap our wings. And then we'll reach forward, kind of folding over our legs. We'll roll up, sitting it nice and tall. We'll take our right foot towards our left foot, coming into our side bent sit or shin box. See that square? Yeah. And then we can take the weight out of the hip and send the weight into the hip. Yeah. Yeah. We'll come swing that leg to the front and we'll switch sides. Now my left leg tucks behind, knee towards the foot. I'm warming up those hips. Good. And we'll just switch back and forth. So one leg long, butterfly, opposite leg, knee comes down. You start to add a little rock to that. So you kind of switch cheek to cheek and tuck. Switching cheek to cheek and tuck. Good. Next side, and we'll pause on this side here. Plant the right hand, reach up and over with the left. Side bend. Yeah, there you go. Make your option to drop to that elbow, and then lift the ribs up towards the ceiling. Maybe look towards the ceiling. Good, coming up, pressing to the floor, switching sides. Boom, boom. Left hand plants, right arm reaches. Maybe the elbow comes down. I'm going to actively lift the ribs towards the ceiling. Maybe look towards the ceiling, rolling the ribs up. Good. This time, instead of coming up through center, I'm going to walk my hands forward and folding over that front shin. Good. I'm going to take a little lift of my hips, pivoting on my knees. I'm going to swing my feet to the opposite side and sit back down. Good. I'm going to roll my way up to sit. I'm going to kind of transition to child's pose. So sitting up tall, I'm going to plant my hands forward, pivot on my knees. So here's my pause for child's pose. Hips towards my heels. And then I'm going to swing my feet underneath me. And I'm going to stay low and let my hips melt past my foot. So I'm in my side bent sit, Silat square. Staying low. Sliding my feet, child's pose. Swinging my heels the other direction. Peeling back. Good. Good, coming through center, switching sides, taking a moment in that child's pose. Opposite side. Good. Just coming to your side bent sit, left shin forward, right shin back. Coming up to sit, I'm going to plant my left hand and reach behind me with the right. Kind of wring it out in my stomach. Good, and we'll walk our way forward. Same procedure, coming down nice and low. Swinging my feet through center. Taking a breath. Feet to the left. Peeling my way up. Right hand plants, left arm reaches behind you. Good. So from here we'll face forward. We drop down to that elbow. My left leg's on top. Kind of roll up to a little ball. Switching cheeks. Opposite side. Like a Turkish get up. Rolling up to my forearm, to my hand. And then I'll tuck. And we'll just switch side to side that way. So I'm going to roll back. Top knee in. Switching sides. Top knee out. Good. Coming through, rocking back, rocking up. Good. switch. Good. Think more cheek to cheek across your lower back. So like a turtle on its back at the bottom and coming up. Good. We'll add a little flair to this, so now the top leg will go long. I'm going to reach and switch long leg. To add support, you can have both hands towards your hips until you come up. Still keep the bottom leg as a base. Like, let's slow it down. We'll go elbow, like you're going to axe kick yourself. Open up, switch, and then that axe kick chops me up. So stay nice and flat. Yep. And then, yeah. There you go. Same thing opposite side. Think about being flat. Someone's standing there trying to punch you. You want to be far away from their hands. And then my leg is just kind of in the way. I use the momentum of the chop to bring me up. Oh, you guys are synchronized. Synchronized swimming over there. Good. Good. The next time you end with your right leg on top, we'll lift the hips up. Good. We'll plant our hands and we'll windshield wiper and sit back. Good. Hips up. Plant the hands, windshield wiper, sit back. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. I'm going to plant the hands in front of me. Knees under hips, come into a tabletop position. And we'll step the left foot outside the left hand. Lizard pose in yoga, if you will. And I'm going to extend the back leg nice and long. I'm going to drive through the heel. Try to think of making a straight line from the top of my head to my heel. Good. My left knee is going to come down underneath me, modified plank, if you will. My top long leg is going to bend and stack. So I kind of have a butterfly position with my feet, and I'll roll to my crab. Coming back the same way, left leg long. I'm going to step over to my plank first, drop my right knee, and now we'll just open up. So I'm going to reach the right arm forward and roll open. Take a little stretch. Coming back to that tabletop hands and knees position. Stepping the right foot outside the right hand. Extending through the left heel. Yeah. Good. Taking that left or that right knee, planting it down, modified plank. Pivoting that heel over. Stepping back, coming into my crab. Feel free to play here. Let's do a little circular motion. And we'll switch to the circle, opposite direction. We'll go right leg long, stepping over to our plank. We'll drop that right knee, and we'll peel open towards the ceiling. Coming back to my hands and knees. Windshield wiper your feet to the left, sitting down in that side bent sit, and then swinging the feet out in front. We'll bend our knees, tuck our chins, round our spines, and we'll just rock front to back. For now, try to make it as effortless as possible so I can kick into my hands a little bit to come up. Proud chest at the top, chin tucked at the back. Don't bonk your head. We'll add a little lift on the back end As I rock back, I'm going to kick to the ceiling to add a little stall. So a little pause and rock. So you should feel that hip drop carry you up. Yeah. Stall, drop. So it should accelerate your rocking up. Good. We'll release the hands and we'll lift them up at the top. And then we can tuck down, guard up, same procedure, no hands. Good. Okay, we're gonna rock up to a figure four. We'll drop the right knee to the side. So a half butterfly, normally how I'll describe it. So as we rock back, right leg to the side, I can have my shield up. As I rock back, I'm going to switch, left knee down. So just rocking side to side. Coming up on that side cheek as you rock forward. Alan's favorite Adidas stripes on the bottom leg. Good. And in that back swing, when you have that little pause, if you add that twist of the hips to prep, yeah. Good. We'll come to the top with the right leg down. We'll plant the right hand. We're going to pull the bottom hip underneath to our hands and knees, and then we'll sit through, coming to the other side. Sit to crab, hit, and then sit under, yeah. Once you're back to your crab position, very good. Back to crab, and then we're going to rock 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do the same, like a full rotation. So rocking back, right cheek, left cheek. We have to get to the left cheek. So once we switch, planting my hand, my bottom butterfly leg tucks underneath, hands and knees. I'm going to keep going the same direction, and I'm in my crab. And I'm going to rock 3 times. So I'm going to go left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, and tuck under, swing through, switch. So I'm going to go right cheek, the left cheek, right cheek, hand plants, pull up, pivot through. Good. Good. Once we come back to sit, as we rock up this time, I'm going to drive my hips up, come into a low lunge. This is not accessible. I plant my hand to my side, lift outward, plant my knee, and get to my low lunge. Yeah, windshield wiper the bottom knee. We're going to come up to stand from this. So add a little standing sequence. Boom. So I got my left leg forward, my right leg is back. I'm going to reach with my left arm. I'm going to rotate up towards the ceiling. I can lift my back knee if I like. I'm going to windmill my arms up to a warrior 2, so just T-arms. My hips are driving forward. Flipping my left palm. Peaceful warrior. Opening up those side ribs. I'm going to windmill back through center. Right arm's going to plant down, back heel lifts. And I'm going to come to my side planks. So top leg steps back. And then down to plank. Good. Let's step the left knee down and right foot outside. So that low lunge again. Windshield wiper that bottom foot. And I'm going to slide my hips back. And I'm going to rock and switch sides. Good. Coming up. Coming into that low lunge. Opposite side. If you're like me and you're on the same side, we're going to switch our feet. Back leg extends. This time my left hand plants. My right arm's going to reach. I'm going to roll up to the ceiling. Yeah. And then coming into that warrior two. Like a T. Front palm flips. Lifting up towards the ceiling. Coming back through a T. Back hand to the floor. Back heel lifts. My front leg's going to step back into my side plank. Good. And top hand comes down, regular plank. Dropping my left knee. Right foot steps forward. Windshield wiper, melting my hips back. Rock and switch. Yeah. Let's have a little fun here. We'll stay in our low lunge. My right hand's planted, my left foot's forward. And I'm going to step back to that side plank for a breath. Then keeping that top leg coming back to my crab. My left leg's going to go long, driving my hips up. Side plank, other side. And then pivoting down to the floor. Plank position. Tuck our knees. Rolling across the floor. Come down to a kneeling position. Raise the hips, tuck the toes, sitting back. Raise the hips, flatten the feet, sitting back. Just alternating tucked toes and flat feet. Good. This time, as we raise up to tuck, let's step the left foot forward. Right hand will come down, and we'll swing the leg to that side plank. Come back through center to our kneeling position. As I tuck the toes, the right foot steps forward. Left hand plank, swinging back. Side plank, opposite side. Good. Coming back to our knees, flat feet. As we tuck our toes, we'll step the left side forward. Right hand plank. We'll swing through to a crab. I'm going to rock back over. My right knee plants, swinging back around. Kneeling position. Good. As I tuck my toes, I forgot what side we're on, so right leg steps forward. Left hand plants, swinging it long. Here, if my hand's too far from my hip, when I turn over, I'm going to plop. So you can make micro adjustments along the way. Come into your crab. Yeah. Left knee comes down. Right leg swings through to our kneeling position. Let's add a little fun. So from our kneeling position, I'm going to take my knees wider, lift, sit back to my side bend sit. I'm going to put that together. So as I raise up, I'm going to step my right foot forward, left hand comes down, swing through to my crab, and then reverse. So pause at my low lunge, and then step back to my kneeling, and sit. Side bend sit, opposite side. As I raise up, I'm going to step up, hand plants, swinging through to my crab. And reverse, coming back. Good. And then we'll step back to our knees and sit. Opening my knees, windshield wiper to my left, sitting down. As I raise up, my top leg's going to step up, left side forward. Right hand plants, swinging through to my crab. Reverse. Right knee comes down, stepping forward, coming back to my knees. Good. Same thing, let's go windshield wiper to the left, sitting back, hips up, step up, hand down. Swinging through to my crab, knee comes down, stepping up, swinging back. Yeah. And we'll step back to our knees. Good. Let's have some fun. I was messing with this the other day. We're gonna go flat feet. If you're familiar with like crow pose in yoga, or when we do the armbar drill, and we switch side to side, the weight goes into your hands. So as the weight goes into my hands, I'm gonna press through my shins. Let's do 5 of these just to get a feel for it. I'm going to press into my hands, shoulders over wrists or just beyond if you're comfortable, and lift my knees. So turning it on, turn it off. Start to feel a lot of weight into your hands. Gauge where you're at. Good. One more. On this last one, we're going to shift forward and we're going to hold for, say, 10 seconds. Remember to breathe. And we'll come down. Good. So now I'm going to, as I lift, I'm going to step the left foot forward. So shift, and it's a little hop. Stepping back. Shift into the hands, and I'm going to hop. So I'm going to get that little lift, and step one foot. Step back. Little lift, step back. Little knee lift, step forward. And back. Opposite side. And one more. Let's try to add a hop if you feel comfortable. If not, we'll continue with that, where I get a little lift and step. So now I'm going to try to get a little air time and switch. Option to tuck on the switch and then step back. So as I lift, I'm going to engage my feet like I'm going to run. And back. So I'm really pressing through my feet to flick off the floor. Yeah. Good. Let's do 2 more, well, 1 each side. Let's try to exaggerate and play with how much you can stall before you come up. So as I flick, I'm going to try to get some hang time. Flick, hang time. So you're going to really press through the hands and then hop up. So you got 1, land. Yeah. Cool. And we'll come into our squat same way. This time we'll step up left leg, right leg, and we'll squat. If you need a little counterweight, send your arms forward. You can press into your knees with your elbows. But as I do so, I'm going to try to sit up nice and tall. Good. We'll take our left hand to the floor, right hand to lift. Good. Try to keep those hips down. Switching sides. Right hand down, left hand lifts. Good. One more time each side. Really lever your arm into your thigh to help open up. And another side. Good. Hands come down. Hips lift. I'm just going to hop my feet together, knees come down. Now let's hop into our squat. So like we did before, if you are more comfortable keeping your knees together and hopping down center, that is more challenging for me. You can squat deep in the middle, I prefer what we just did, where I'm gonna hop to the outside. Little in-place frog hops. So hands, the same thing we did. I'm gonna top my feet, press, and just jumping up. And then retract. Yeah. And if you want, you can hop back too. It's that same on-off into your hands. So shoulders take the weight, shoulders take the weight. And if you're feeling you have the control, yeah, you can go tops of the feet on the way down. But really gotta press so you don't slam your feet. Yeah. Good. 2 more. Have fun. 1, 2. Good. On the next one, we're going to jump up and we're going to rock back to our squat, then jump back. So squat, rock, squat, jump. So as I rock back, boom, if you have it, throw forward, hands, back to knees. Yeah. Cool. Rock. Just don't add all the way up to stand. So from our squat, we'll just inhale all the way up, come down, rock, stay low. Good. So if coming straight to the center is not working, if you have a dumbbell, you can have it with you. Or like you were doing now that one time, then you come to the side and think that butterfly, hips forward, and then adjust and stand. So I can kind of come around the corner to help me get to my squat. Otherwise, we'll kneel, hop, up, squat, hop back. Yeah, you stay low the second time, and you'll just hop back to your knees, and then repeat. So, yep, and then you can, this is your break. Whew, I did one. And you're like, all right, here we go again. I'm gonna hop up, drive through, rock. As I'm low, reset. Squat, stand, squat and rock. Hands and knees. This is good. The other option, if you're having difficulty coming up, is using that figure 4 leg position. And as I rock up, instead of coming to my squat, let's switch it up. We'll do it this way for everyone. So as I rock up, figure 4 legs, I'm going to drive up windshield wiper to stand. And then I'll squat rock. Because it seems like we don't have a problem rocking back. It's just that transition from our butts to our feet can be tough. And then once I'm back down, we can come down to our knees, up to our feet. As I rock, figure 4 opposite side, driving up, low lunge, stand, regular rock, boom, squat, hands and knees. It's not, you know, it's kind of whatever you feel good with and play. Like, this is your time to use these moves to kind of iron out. Side line. When you rock up in your figure 4, reach more with the top leg and think of pulling through the heel. So as I rock back, I'm going to pull and have a wider base, like a windshield wiper, stand. When I see you rocked up, your kind of feet jammed in together, and then it's like, how do I get up? Yeah. Then what you could do too, if you're really jammed into like a corner, you can't go forward. When you come up and your feet are together, pull your bottom hip back. So you have a little bit of like sit out and come up. Rocking forward, up to stand, rocking back. Get my figure 4 legs. I've got no space. Technical stand up, boom, up. Squat to come down. Chin is tucked. Option to come up. Option to hop back. To a break. Yeah, yep. Cool. Alright, because I don't like it and I suck at it, we're all going to do it. We're going to do little bunny hops with our feet together and try to land towards the center. It's just going to be forward, like one hop, and legs retracting. So, from my tabletop, I'm going to coil into my feet. As I spring forward, I'm going to bring my feet together, knees through my arms. If I don't get there, I don't get there. It might just be knees to my wrist and back. But coil, I'm trying to bring my knees forward through the hands. Before we were outside, I'm going knees to middle. So I'm squeezing, I'm trying to crush the watermelon, and back. Coil, I want to feel the spring and the stretch through my feet. Hop forward, whoa! And come back. Boom. Do one more. Good. And we'll rock down to our butts, legs long. Let's take our left foot inside our right thigh. Line up straight down the leg. Twist towards the thigh. Extending forward. Forward fold. As I inhale, I'm going to inflate the chest up. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Inhale, inflate the chest. Spine is long. I'm going to take my left hand to my foot and then open up to the back. Right arm reaches. Good. You can think of rolling your shoulder blade back and down. As the right hand comes forward, left arm's going to reach back and up and over. Side bend. Good. And back to center, staying nice and low. Might be a little lower. Forward fold, yeah. And because we were rocking, as we sit up, I'll bend the knee. I'm going to rock to switch my legs. Good. Again, lining up over the extended leg. Inhale to inflate. Exhale, folding at the waist. Chest reaches long. Inhale, inflate, nice long spine. One more fold here as you exhale. We'll take the right hand towards the foot or the shin. Left arm's going to reach. Inflate the spine, reaching nice and tall through the top of the head. Exhale, twist maybe a little more. And as that back hand comes to the front, the right arm reaches behind and then up and over. You can really try to roll the ribs up. If you're getting there, you can elbow into the thigh or hand into the thigh to roll open and then reach. Coming up to center. We're gonna rock to switch legs. This time, instead of having the knee out to the side, we're gonna bring the knee up. Right arm's gonna hug the knee. And I'm gonna turn to the thigh, turning and looking over my left shoulder. Yeah. We can work on our grip and go to our gable grip. So my right hand, palm down, left hand palm up. And I'm gonna, yes. Proud chest. Yeah. So for fun here, as I loosen this, I'm gonna go right to my rock and switch legs. Left arm wraps around, palm down, right hand palm up, looking over that back shoulder. Good, coming back to front. We'll do one more twist. This time as I switch legs, I'm gonna tuck the bottom one and cross over the top. So like you are, Lauren, but your bottom leg is gonna wrap underneath. So the leg that was long can now tuck. Still gonna turn to that thigh, proud chest. Option to hook the elbow and reach behind you. Good. I want a big breath in. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. That releasing of the air makes space. Back to front, we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to use the rock again. Chop, cross and tuck. Wrapping the right arm, left arm palm up. I like to think of it kind of like sets of working out. Set one, I do my gable grip, get to where it starts to loosen up in my hip. Then maybe my elbow hooks. As that becomes comfortable and I calm my breath, I can open the arm, twist a little deeper. So it's not just going for the gold on the start. And I'm going to roll my chest forward, lift up through the head. No slouching. Yeah. Okay. Rocking back to front. We'll do 3 rocks. Bent sit, knees up, arms left. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale, rock. Inhale. Exhale. And we can cross our feet, come up to whatever is comfortable. We'll go fingertips together, pushing the air out. Do 3, sweeping the arms wide. Exhale, coming down. And 1 more, inhaling in. This time we'll bring our palms to touch, elbows stay wide. As the heels of the hands come down, get a little wrist stretch. And then we'll bring our elbows in, we'll get all yogi. We'll take our thumbs to our third eye. Down to you guys for showing up. Thanks a lot.